It's one of our favorite days here at Bellator Claims. It's Win Your Claim Wednesday, and we got all sorts of good stuff going on, including part of our beta program that we might talk about later. But today's victory
Mhm.
is based on the insurance company admitting to a loss,
Mhm.
covering the loss, then wanting to change the interior of the property, which was not as it was before. Is that indemnification? Chris, you're here. Give us some explanation of what happened and how we got involved and made it right.
Yeah, exactly. And welcome everyone. Love being on these. Love the Wednesdays. Win your claim Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Be nice to do these every single day. Win your claim Monday. Win your claim Tuesday. But anyways, favorite part of the day. Win your claim Wednesdays. Yeah, this one was an extremely unique one.
Right.
Just the fact that what the insurance company was proposing for the method of repair didn't make any sense. So
Yeah.
just the basics on this. Unfortunately, it was a fire claim in a commercial building. One of the units was heavily affected by this. I believe it was a restaurant. And so, long story short, in order to bring this up to code, basically they were doing kind of a patch job on the roof because when the fire kind of seeped up there, which
Yeah.
is whatever. Um, now, when you are introducing the roof, it also needs to be brought up to code. So their solution of bringing up to code was we're going to add insulation below the metal decking in order to achieve that value of what it needed to be. But guess what? The owner
But
the owner didn't want that.
right. Well, and within that, what they were trying to do is exactly what you were talking about was replace only part of the roof, which was a uniform system all the way across in
Mm-hmm.
one contiguous area. They just wanted to replace one portion of the roof. And instead of making the roof go like this to meet the requirements of the insulation, they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to keep the insulation the same on the top and put the insulation below. But like Chris was just about to say, the landlord, it wasn't like that before. And the specific tenant that wanted to come in there after the fire and they're redoing the property, they wanted to have an open ceiling concept because they wanted to look industrial and kind of open and bigger. And what the insurance company was suggesting was bringing the bat insulation internally below the decking to then create that insulation that would meet the full requirement now that the city required for code enforcement. And we're like, no, that's not what was
No.
here before. That's not what the insured wants. And now it's detrimental to the insured to be able to lease the property because in the lease specifically states that the tenant that's coming in wants to have this property open, and this does not do that. And the insurance company's like, no, no, we can do this. No, you can't. You cannot do something that then puts a detriment and a burden on the insured because that's how you want to fix the property. That's not how this works. That's
Mm-mm.
not how this works. Now, I will say if the insured was okay with it, would that be a reasonable solution? Well, they have full settlement authority. If the
Yeah.
insured has full settlement authority and that's what they want to do, I wouldn't recommend it. But hey, it's their building. They can do whatever they want. But in this specific case, we had a lease in place from the landlord, the owner, that said specifically that this has to be an open ceiling concept. And the insurance company wasn't hearing it. So, Chris, what do we do to win this claim?
Yeah, well, we did what we do. Obviously, we want to give away all of our secrets, but we
That's right.
proved even some of the things, like little things, that hey, this tenant is going to have to break this lease. There's going to be penalties for that,
Right.
and the owner is going to be losing out potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years of this specific lease. And so
That's right.
that alone was one of the things we used a lot, to mention other things that we use in our favor. But at the very end of the day, we finally came to the conclusion that the roof needed to be replaced. So,
Right. Yeah.
in order to
And
bring it
that's
back to
and that's all
pre-loss
that really
condition.
matters is that, and just like you said, Chris, and I appreciate that because we are in business, and the reason we do so well and get such good results and help you win your claim is the experience and everything that we have. And so some of the stuff that we do is proprietary and held behind the paywall of working with us specifically. So I can appreciate that. Just like Coca-Cola, they don't give out the formula how to make Coca-Cola because it's proprietary. It's how they put the secret in their sauce. And we do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. So just know we got an amazing result. Chris, thank you for bringing that up, my friend. So the initial insurance estimate, $295,195.19. Chris, where do we take it to?
We took it to $707,136.75.
Wow, that's freaking
Mm-hmm.
incredible. So you can see just a little bit of what that means and what the difference is,
Yeah.
and results speak for themselves. What percentage increase was that? 39.
139.549%. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically 139.55% increase. It's incredible. These are the results that we can get for you as a property owner, as an insured. If you're a contractor doing this, could you do a better job with the 200 and whatever thousand they offered initially or the $700,000 that we got?
Uh-huh.
Simple as that. What do you want? And you, if you're a good contractor, want what's best for the insured, which is all of our mutual clients. And this is best for the insured. And the insurance company
Uh-huh.
paid it. So they obviously owed it. I don't know an insurance
Yeah.
company that's paying something that they don't owe, right? So just understand we're able to get really good results. We can't guarantee anything because we're not the ones
Yeah.
who make the decisions, but I can tell you our results are pretty fantastic. Our win ratio is 97% of the claims that we take on, we win. And our average increase is over 900% from what the
Uh-huh.
insurance company offers. A dollar, we can usually get nine. So
Mhm.
just consider that when you are looking to hire a public insurance adjuster or get involved in our claims consulting subscription model program that we are rolling out here shortly. It's coming
Mhm.
at you here in probably the next few weeks. We are actually starting a beta program and having one of our first calls tonight. So, super exciting. We're excited about it, but all that means is you, the insured, the contractor, the property manager, you're going to be able to get more help to fight the insurance company. Our goal with Win Your Claim is to empower contractors and empower insured property owners to fight back against the insurance company to win your claim.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining us. Please share this message. We're trying to get this out to 1 million people. If it's contractors, insureds,
Mhm.
property managers, like and subscribe and share this with the world. We thank you so much. We'll see you next time.